Hello, I'm Komal Sharma, and you're listening to the Lounge Podcast, a weekly show that gives you music, movies, art, and culture news. On today's show, we'll talk about theatre for education. It can be a powerful tool of communication, and Delhi-based organization Atelier is geared to using it to its max. Atelier is a workshop of communication enthusiasts which has been designing creative educational programs and socially relevant plays. Their current project, called Bachpan 2012, is a children's theatre festival. They've been at it for the last 3 years and have worked with almost 1,200 schools across. Workshops on creative teaching, incorporating drama and theatre in education techniques, Bachpan 2012 is almost at its final round. The festival does not impose any strict time limits, nor is it bound by any specific themes or languages. At this non-competitive festival, the most interesting productions are invited to perform at Kamani Auditorium. Anyway, I won't tell you more. Let's go over to the festival director, Kuljeet Singh, who can tell us more about how this works and the experience of doing theatre with children. Hi Kuljeet, welcome to the Lounge Podcast.
Hi.
To begin with, tell us, how did this idea of using theatre as an educational tool came up?
Well, I was working with a few schools in 2006 and 7, and I was actually working with them on the idea of theatre in education, not only as a tool to, acquaint them with the art of theatre, but also how to use those tools of theatre and drama in day-to-day learning and unlearning and relearning and things on those lines. So during that time, it was going pretty smooth with productions, small, big, both kinds. And in 2009, after 3-4 years of working with different schools, I thought there are very few platforms where these kids can perform. Rather, they can put up their creative pieces. And within the school, they had been doing for quite some time, but it required some sort of bigger platform.
Right.
And hence Bachpan came into the picture, which invites school students to perform. And when we say theatre and education, we actually focus on students performing on stage rather than adults performing for students, which is also a unique idea happening in the West, in India also. But my intent was that these students can be called for a performance on a professional stage like LTG or Kamani. Where they find newer audience rather their own teachers who are watching them.
About Bachpan 2012, if you could give us a sense of the scale of this program, how many schools have participated so far, what kind of enthusiasm does it generate among children?
We started with Delhi, and the first 2 years we only limited ourselves to Delhi schools, Delhi NCR. And in first year we received some 24-30 entries, out of which we selected few on the basis of their presentation. And similarly in second year, which is in 2011, we received some 40-45 entries. This time we have received some 82 entries, 82 or 83 entries.
Wow.
And in Delhi, we have already done Bachpan in April, May. And this year only we decided to take a leap, and we are also going to Bangalore and Dehradun. So Bachpan 2012 has witnessed Delhi chapter already. Now we'll be doing it in Bangalore in December. Since it's a new city for us, Bangalore, we have received a little mild response, but we are expecting to gain a momentum in next 15-20 days, and we are connecting with schools as well in Bangalore.
All right.
Till now, we have received some 22 entries from Bangalore, and it's a kind of 3-level procedure. We call for entries. After that, on the basis of, we invite them for a line reading session, which essentially means that they'll tell us what their play is all about, how they are putting it up, what's the design like. Based on their preparation, we invite them for a zonal round. So during zonals, they perform, and a panel sits throughout zonals. And out of those zonal rounds, we invite 5 to 6 teams for grand finale. And nobody comes first or second. It's not a competition. It's a festival in which the best presentation is being invited for grand finale.
And when does the grand finale, I believe at Kamani, happen for this year?
This year it's already been done for Delhi. Now it's in Bangalore, as I mentioned earlier.
Right.
So 2013 would see the 4th chapter of
Okay.
Bachpan.
Okay.
Again in the month of April and May, because that's the time when students also get time to work on their scripts and productions and work.
All right, sounds great. I believe for more details, our listeners could go on to www.atelierexpressions.com. Is that correct?
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Okay, thanks so much for talking to us, Kuljit. And
Thank you so much.
yes, and all the best to you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye. So that's all we have for you this week. Thanks for listening in. Do write to us at feedback@livemint.com. Bye-bye.